Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here and welcome to another video. So what do you think? Is Jey Uso going to attack Roman Reigns sometime soon? I damn sure hope so. The manipulation, the mind games, the borderline bullying from Roman Reigns when it comes to the Usos is just absolutely shocking, and it really does make him a despicable character because, as we know, like Roman Reigns only cares about one person, and that's himself. And granted, as an actual character, he is absolutely smashing it out the park. He is a sadistic heel, a villain that you just love to hate. But if you look at how he's manipulated Jimmy and Jey, it is absolutely awful. Every time they go to stand up for themselves, he twists it round and then makes them feel guilty about the family and loyalty and how there's always someone head of the table, the tribal chief that you should bow down to and respect. Even the way he treats Paul Heyman literally like his slave, the way Paul's pretty much praying in front of him. Everything he does, he just pretty much kisses his ass. And that falls in really well with the Roman Reigns character. But there's going to come a point, and I do believe WWE are only waiting on this because they've been waiting for the return of live audiences. And that is going to be a point where I reckon it's going to be Jey first. He's going to attack Roman Reigns. And I'd love to see down the line, I said this in a previous video, I'd love to see Jey take the belt from Roman in time to come. I don't think it's going to be any time soon, but it could always be that, you know, the teacher taught the student all he knows, but then the student actually down the line ended up actually knowing a bit more or learning his craft more effectively and then beating down Roman Reigns down the line. I'd love to see that happen. Of course, we've got the whole Rock rivalry coming up in the future, but who do you think is going to turn on Roman Reigns first? Is it going to be Jey or is it going to be Jimmy? Or is it going to be both of them? Are they both going to beat the heck down of Roman Reigns? And this is, the pieces are starting to come together quite well because it's worked really, really well putting Edge back into the storyline and picking right where they left off just before WrestleMania 37. And you got that whole thing of literally Roman only cares about himself. And that was so evident on this last episode of SmackDown where he pretty much left Jey as a lamb to the slaughter. Edge annihilated Jimmy Uso, easy to get the mix up. Absolutely annihilated Jimmy Uso. And where was Reigns? You know, Reigns couldn't be asked. You know, he literally doesn't care. And he'll make excuses for that and probably save face somehow. But Jey being off the show is really decent. A decent move, I think, because it gives a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions people have got around this, thinking, you know, what's he going to do when he comes back? What's going to be his plan of action? And surely he's watching this and thinking, hang on a minute, I've been taken for a ride and treated like an absolute mug. And I'm sick and tired of it. And then you can insert him back into the title picture, you could do. But again, I don't think he's going to be taking that title anytime soon. Personally, I think coming out of, in a way, down the line, after SummerSlam sort of time, I just think you should insert The Fiend and then sort of wrap up the Uso storyline to that point maybe. So I do think WWE have been waiting for the live audiences to return, and then of course they're going to have this whole Jimmy or Jey or both attack Roman Reigns and hopefully knock a bit of sense into him. But let's be honest, Roman Reigns is not going to be losing that belt for a very long time. Really can't see it happening. I did do a video on who would or possibly could dethrone Roman Reigns, but at this moment in time, I can only legitimately see The Fiend really going over Roman Reigns, because that's the way you could obviously save and build the Fiend character back. But anybody else, I just don't see it happening. He's too powerful, he's too dominant, and he's just killing the promos. He's a different guy. And did you pick up on also on SmackDown, how much he sounded like The Rock when he was speaking really quick? It's like, has he been taking promo lessons from the master himself, The Rock? It seems that way because it really did come across like that when he was making, I think it was 3 weeks ago, or maybe 3-4 weeks ago, when he was having that promo with Jimmy and Jey, and he was speaking directly to Jey. And then obviously Jimmy, he sounded like The Rock. It was really weird, really, really weird. But what do you think is going to happen? Would you like to see them turn? I don't think there's anybody that doesn't want to see them turn on Roman Reigns, because you just want to see him get his comeuppance Certainly Edge is a force to be reckoned with at the moment as well, so it's quite nice like inserting him into the picture, but remains to be seen when and where. I think I would not be surprised if they pull the trigger on this as early as Money in the Bank. I think Seth Rollins is going to get involved as well, but that remains to be seen. But they could well wait until SummerSlam. But let's see. What do you think? Get down in the comment section. Share your thoughts and opinions. Be good to get a debate going on that front. Thank you so much for watching the video. It'd be awesome if you could like the video, subscribe if you're new, share the video about, and we will see you in another wrestling video.